Relax. You're going to figure it out like you always do. When you start to think about the whole span of your life, all of the problems that you've had to deal with, all of the troubles that you've had to endure, and you think about how you felt in anticipation of those events, those painful events, or in anticipation of those life-changing events in your life, and how you thought about them versus the actual outcome, you'll find out that you worked through it. You dealt with it. Whether it was a negative consequence that you endured, or a positive consequence that you didn't expect, or no consequence and nothing really big happened. It's usually 90% of it, right? A lot of the things that we worry about are right here. They rarely materialize. You know, when I first started my journey to sobriety, I thought it was going to be terrible. Of course, yes, there were challenges, but I thought, my body was going to fall out. I wasn't going to have a life. I wasn't going to be able to be a half decent, fun individual. I had all of these preconceived notions about what a life of sobriety was going to be like. Thought it was going to be boring. Thought it was going to be lame. Thought it was just going to be, lack color, right? And what I found out is all of that is not true. Now, are there struggles and trials and tribulations? Yes, there are with anything. But the fact of the matter is, you get through it. At the end of the day, you get through it. Whenever I'm having a tough time, I sit down, or I'm anticipating something that may bring, some hard times my way. I sit down and I think about the things that I've endured in the past that I worried about. And I try to put my mind into how worried I was about it. And then I think about it now and what happened, and I almost laugh like, man, I was really worried about something that really wasn't that big a deal. And 80 to 85%, maybe 95% of the things that you think about that are going to be terrible or really bad really aren't as bad as you think. It's very rare that it happens. And if it does, if you're still alive, you're here. Even if it was a traumatizing situation in your childhood, it sucks that it happened. It's unfortunate, but through therapy, you can resolve those issues or learn to deal with your new life and be able to have a fulfilling life, right? You'll be able to endure and to get through it. You've endured a lot. Think about that and appreciate the things that you've endured in the past. That's one thing I like to do. Like I said earlier, appreciate the things that I've endured in the past. I think about how bad they were. I think about how bad things could have been. I think about how things could have been worse. I think about what I've learned from those experiences. And that's where you get what I call the money. You get the money out of the experience, the silver lining in that cloud, right? And that's part of what can help you relax yourself when you're coming upon a trial or a tribulation or something that you're anticipating. Understanding that, hey, look, you're going to figure it out. You have an issue at some point, you're going to figure it out. At some point, that trouble that you have right now is going to be in the past. So you might as well not spend a lot of extra time worrying about stuff. Plan, become aware, be realistic, but extra worry, nah, it doesn't do anything for you, especially when you think about the things you worried about in the past that are not that big a deal today. All right. And actually you come to find out weren't that big a deal to begin with. Right. So I just want you to think about that. Everybody, we all got something in our brain right now that we're thinking about. Think about that challenge you're kind of worried about. And just remember, relax. All right. You're going to figure it out like you always do. You're going to endure like you always do. And if you're having trouble with that, get with some people that can give you some insight, some encouragement so that you can continue to endure the hardness that may, beset your path in life. All right. So I just want to give you that. I want to pour that into you. I want to give you something to think about, something to help relax your mind as you may be stressing. All right. Definitely feel free to reach out to other people. I definitely would do that. Get your sober support system together. Get the people that are in your corner, the people that are going to tell you the truth, the people that are going to help you out, the people that have endured whatever it is you're about to face, right? Get some advice from them and then relax because you're going to figure it out and everything's going to be okay. All right. So as you go through your day, just know that everything's going to be okay, but take the time to make it great. All right. Hope you have a good one. And until next time, peace.